everybody, it's Desiree, and I am back with a little mini series, but yet it's going to be a share mini series. So most of us just had our either Thanksgiving vacation, or in my case, my Thanksgiving break. Since I do work for a school, I will be going back to work on Monday, and I really wanted to take advantage of this time to work on a project, since normally I don't get that much time. And because I've ever done a December daily, I wanted to get some inspiration and start getting on a routine and get motivated to work on my December daily for this year. I did attempt to do it last year, but it was a really hard time. I started a second job at the time, so not only was I working full-time, but I was working part-time at night. And I just got really down about Christmas last year, and it was because I didn't get to do a whole lot with my family or even spend time with my kids and my husband. So I kind of put the December daily that I started off to the side and didn't want to look back on it. So I wanted to focus on something that really made me happy. And when I was looking through my pictures, this was back in 2013, a really good Christmas. And I wanted to take that happiness and kind of put it into a project so that way I can complete last year's and work on this year's as well. So let me go ahead and get started. First of all, the collection that I used is from Elle Studio. I got it from craftysteals.com, and it's the Good Cheer collection. Comes with a few papers, some embellishments, a cut apart sheet, just a real, I mean, it didn't come with a whole lot. But I definitely wanted to use it on this because I knew this was going to be a small little book. So let me bring it closer to you guys. So I used, like I said, this is the background paper from that collection. I used October Afternoon red and cream tile stickers, and I ended up putting the year on the tab because it is a small little space and I knew I couldn't put big words in there. So I ended up titling it Our Christmas, since it's not going to be a December daily. It's only going to be a few days of just whatever I ended up taking pictures of that year, because I believe during 2013 I never even heard of December daily, so I was just taking pictures of, you know, whatever we were doing at that moment. And if you have been scrapbooking as long as I have, which I'm going on 17 years, does this look familiar to anybody? These are from Paper Bliss. I definitely don't think they're in business anymore. And they are from, 2003. These are what we used. These were what were called our embellishments. They were our 3D embellishments. I actually might add this to it here. But anyways, I use this as for the cover of my album, and I love it. I know they're not the hot trend right now, but just the details that are in this embellishment is just beautiful. I mean, you have your eyelets and wires for those of you who got into wiring for scrapbooking, and just ribbon, and it's just, you know, the metallic paper. It's gorgeous. So it really set the cover, and I love it. It doesn't matter how old it is. I love it. And like I said, I wasn't going to not use it because I spent $4 on this puppy. So yeah, I could not purge it. Anyway, so then when you open up the book, you go to the next page. Again, Elle Studio collection. The only thing that I did add to it was just the Me and My Big Ideas enamel dots. Let me see if I can get closer. So here it says Dear Santa, Studio Calico label, and then this is from Studio Calico as well as washi tape. I really struggle with washi tape, so I always admire those who make it just seem so effortless. I forced myself to get out of my rut and just say, let's just go with it, and so I just ended up creating a little border. And this picture is very sentimental to me. I captured my son and my daughter next to this tree, and this tree I had just brought home for them, and yeah, a lot of my friends said it should have been like the picture for our Christmas cards. It's just a very sweet moment that I'm glad I was able to capture. And then I just used a Merry and Bright sticker by Me and My Big Ideas. Okay, so this tree has a story all to itself, and that's what's on this next page. I ended up putting believe, and then using the cut aparts and put magical traditions, which ended up being perfect words to go with this page. And so here is that tree again. I ended up using the cream and red tile stickers from October Afternoon. Knew that they were too big, as you can see, to fit right here, so I ended up cutting them down to size, and it fits perfect. Again, using that washi tape. And let me go ahead and read to you why this tree is so special. I have always wanted to make Christmas special since our family is so small. One year I made an advent calendar that gave us a daily prompt to do. This year I wanted to do something different, but was just as special and add to our traditions. One of those traditions is picking out a new Christmas ornament, but this year I came up with an idea of you two having your own Christmas tree to decorate. I went to Walmart and purchased a white tree. When I came home with it, we put it together right away. You both sat by it all night. The next day we went to Walmart and Target and bought all the sweet ornaments we could find. That night you two decorated the tree and called it the Sugar Rush tree since you both loved the Wreck-It Ralph movie. Every night you two would hang around it. It was a magical moment, which is what I wanted for the both of you. And that's the story of the tree. And we are going on now our 3rd year. And every year they get to pick out one ornament. And it's still the sweet ones. They pick all the, I think we have now a sweet tart, gingerbread house, a slice of cake, there's an ice cream, a donut. So yeah, they've been adding to it whenever they see an ornament. They each get to pick one. So it's a great tradition, and I know that I don't want to think, I mean, they're still so little, but eventually my whole thought was when they move out of the house and have their family's Christmas, that they would be able to take their ornaments with them and kind of create that magical moment for their kids. Okay, so that's what I have so far. Again, I'm picking up the rest of my photos today at the store, and I am going to finish this project for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this little mini series. I hope it inspired you to get started on your December daily. It's coming up. I haven't prepped. I know some of you do prep, and I admire you guys for doing that because I can't. I try, and I'm like, oh, I just don't know where everything's going to go. But anyways, enjoy this time. Thank you so much again for joining me. I hope I inspired you, and you all have a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.